शांति। बाबा का स्मृति दिन है और बाबा के बच्चों में उमंग उत्साह रहता है। और हमारे एक मधुरवाणी ग्रुप के सतीश भाई अब हम सभी को गीत सुनाएंगे बाबा की याद गाकर।
ओम शांति। As we all have come here to celebrate Baba's Remembrance Day, and everyone has that zeal and enthusiasm also, and now we have Satish brother who is from Madhurvani team who is going to sing a song now that is before the Murli class. So who gives the love just like Baba? So that's the Sakar Baba sustenance and the love. Such sustenance can't be received at any other time or from anyone. Whenever I think about your love, so Baba, your support, the days which were spent with the Sakar Baba, the love, sustenance, so even we have the tears of love for Baba. So whenever I think about Baba's love, so who can forget that scene where Baba used to give drishti to the children and Baba used to call children and just hug them and merge children in his arms? So we were colored by Sakar Baba's company that never gets faded away. So whenever we remember about that scene, we become emotional. So whenever we go towards the garden, we tell flowers that we have attained. And whenever we go to your room or hut where Baba used to write a letter, and we always recall such moments and we wish such days would return back. Even the flowers bloom. So we have those tears of love. So whenever I think about your love, Baba, your support, how you uplifted everyone. When we reached the Tower of Peace, so we just get lost in Baba's remembrance. So we just have those days evergreen. Such memories are fresh in our mind. So we don't feel that that was about yesterday. We feel as if it's like real in front of us now. So we have tears of love. So whenever I think about your love, Baba, your support and your upliftment, the days which were spent in Sakar Baba's company and the sustenance and the love which was received from him. So we become emotional and we have tears of love. So whenever I think about your love, sweet Baba, lovely Baba, your support and your upliftment. Om Shanti. These valuable moments of this confluence age where God himself comes and teaches his children, and the most greatest speciality is what's the difference between God and human beings, because people of the world find any guru or any pandit or anybody and they just believe that we are his followers. He is our guru and we are his followers and he just gives us his teachings. Whereas when God comes, Baba just raises our consciousness to the highest level, because until and unless our consciousness becomes higher, we can't become elevated. Nowadays, you see in people, whomever you look at, sometimes even we find our knowledgeable brothers and sisters. Baba says that is depression. Someone says something. We get emotional so much. Sometimes we think about that and we become emotional. We forget Baba completely. But Baba comes, so Baba just raises our consciousness to that highest level, because we daily listen to Baba's elevated versions. We have to search what titles are given by Baba. What does Baba tell you? Baba tells, you are my beloved children, you are my lovely children, sweet children. You are the children who belong to the deity clan who are going to become deities. So this has to be kept in our awareness and we have to check to what extent I am in that awareness. We listen to sweet elevated versions of Baba. We of course read them. What Baba says, just revise that, just remember that it's not about chanting the words or Baba. What Baba has told, it's about becoming an embodiment. So today Baba says, why has Baba come? To make you children deities. So today, let's always invoke that deity form. I, the soul, I am going to become a deity. So which deity would you like to become? That is from the golden age, that is beginning of the golden age. What was my form? It's not just about visualizing that I was with Lakshmi Narayan or Sri Krishna, but how was I? Because even when I was in that form, how was my way of looking, way of behaving? So let's listen to Baba's Murli, and today's date is 17th January. The essence is, sweet children, when Bharat was heaven, you were in total light. There is now darkness. let's go into the light once again. Question: which story has the father come to tell his children? And answer: Baba says. So what does Baba tell you? Which story does it tell? Baba says, sweet children, I tell you the story of your 84 births. When you took your first birth, there was just the deity religion. Then, after 2 ages, you started to perform devotion and to build huge temples. This is now the end of your many births. You called out. Just realize this is my final birth. This is the last of many multiple births. So this is the last birth. So Baba says, you called out. What did you call? O remover of sorrow and bestower of happiness, come. So you have called out, therefore I have come. Song: people of today are in darkness. Om Shanti. You children understand that. Just note, what do we children know? Baba says, you children understand that this is now an iron-aged world in which everyone is in darkness. At first, when Bharat was heaven, you were in that light. The same people of Bharat who call themselves Hindus were originally deities. There were the residents of heaven in Bharat. It's not about when the soul shuts the body, he goes and becomes the resident of heaven. Practically, when the souls became the residents of heaven, that happened only when there was no religion at that time, and there was just one religion. Heaven, Vaikunt, Bahisht, and Paradise are the names for that Bharat. Just recall the names which are given for Bharat. Heaven, Vaikunt, Bahisht, and Paradise. Ancient Bharat was originally pure and wealthy. Now has become poverty-stricken because it's now the Iron Age. You know that you are in darkness. When you were in heaven, you were in that light. The empress and the emperor of heaven were Sri Lakshmi and Sri Narayan. That was called a land of happiness. You have to claim your inheritance of heaven from the Father, and that's called the liberation in life. Everyone is now in a life of bondage. Bharat in particular and world in general are in Ravan's jail, that is in the cottage of sorrow. It isn't it that Ravan only existed in Lanka and Ram existed in Bharat? No. Then Ravan came and abducted Sita. All of those are told stories. The Gita is the main scripture, and it's the jewel of all the scriptures and spoken in Bharat by God. Where was it spoken? In Bharat. No human beings can't grant salvation to anyone. In the Golden Age, there were deities who were liberated in life. They attained the inheritance of theirs at the end of Iron Age. Neither do the people of Bharat know this, nor it's mentioned in any of the scriptures. The scriptures have the knowledge of the path of devotion. No human being has this knowledge of salvation at all. All of them teach devotion. They ask you to, what do the people who teach you to perform devotion advise you? So Baba tells, they ask you to study the scriptures, to give donations, to perform charity. that devotion has continued from the copper age, and this is the reward of this knowledge in the golden and the silver ages. It isn't it that this knowledge continues there as well. When does God give his inheritance? It doesn't happen whenever we ask. There is a time to give and there is a time for him to come. So Baba says, the inheritance that Bharat had received came from the Father at the confluence age, and you are receiving it once again. When the people of Bharat experience unlimited sorrow and become the residents of hell, they call out, O purifier, remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness. Why do you call on for what? For whom? Baba says for themselves, because everyone in Bharat in particular and world in general have 5 vices. The Father is the purifier. He says, I come at the confluence of the cycles. God says he comes at the confluence age of the cycle, not the ages. Because in Gita also it's mentioned that whenever there is extreme irreligiousness and unrighteousness, then God comes. What does this word in that shlok means? That is yuge yuge, that is in every age. What does that mean? It is the beginning of the golden age and the end of the iron age. That's the confluence age. That's the confluence of these 2 ages when God comes. So be in that intoxication. When does God come? And where are we standing at? And the new world is getting created in front of me, and I, the soul, also am a part in the task, or I am also a shareholder. So I have to uplift those who have stone intellects, those without virtues, and the gurus, because this is an impure world. The golden age is called pure world. It is to be the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan in Bharat. The people of Bharat don't know that they were the masters of heaven. The impure land means the land of falsehood, and the pure land means the land of truth. Bharat was a pure land. This Bharat is an imperishable land that's never destroyed. When it's their kingdom, there are no other lands. All of them come later. Human beings have written that the cycle is of hundreds of thousands of years. The Father says the duration of the cycle is just 5,000 years. Those people say that human beings take 8.4 million births. They have made human beings into dogs, cats, donkeys, etc. However, dogs and cats have a different birth, and there are 8.4 million species of them, whereas there is only one species of human beings. They are the ones who take 84 births, and the Father says, according to the Brahma plan, the people of Bharat have forgotten their religion. They have completely become impure by the end of the Iron Age. The Father has come at the confluence age to purify you, and this is called the land of sorrow. Then Bharat will become a land of happiness. The Father says, O children, and how Baba calls his children with so much love. Just realize, O children, you children of Bharat, children, are you listening? Are you? O children, you children of Bharat were residents of heaven. Then what happened? You came down the ladder for 84 births. You definitely have to go through the stages of the Sator, Vajo, and Tamo. No one is as ever happy and ever healthy or as wealthy as you deities were. You just have to fill your aprons with this blessing. Baba says no one is as ever happy, ever healthy, ever wealthy as you deities were. Bharat was so wealthy. How wealthy was that? Baba says Bharat was so wealthy. The diamonds and jewels there were just as plentiful as stones. How many temples, just like Somnath temple, would be there? Because how much that was there, where people just looted that temple 16 times, where they filled all those diamonds or the gemstones or whatever in a camel. They used to just loot. Bharat was very wealthy. Baba says just these diamonds and jewels were just like stones there. After 2 ages they built huge temples on the path of devotion. Baba says they built very grand, huge temples. The Somnath temple was the biggest of all. There wouldn't have been just one temple. Many other kings also had temples. Those were looted so much. The father reminds you, children, you were made so wealthy, as were the emperor and empress. So you too were full of virtues and 16 celestial degrees full. They could also be called gods and goddesses, but the Father has explained that there is only one God and He is the Father. Who is that? Baba says there is only one God. When you say Ishwar or Prabhu, you don't remember him as the father of all souls. The Father sits here and tells you a story. Now it's the end of your many births. This doesn't refer to just one. There isn't the battlefield, etc. The people of Bharat have forgotten that it used to be their kingdom. Because they have made the duration of the golden age very long, it has become very distant. The Father comes and explains that human beings can't be called God. Human beings can't grant salvation to anyone. It is said, who is God? What's his identity? The one who gives salvation. Baba makes it clear, human beings can't grant salvation to anyone. It is said, the bestower of salvation for all, the purifier of all the impure ones is just the one. There is only one true Baba who establishes what's his identity, that he is the only one true Baba who establishes the land of truth. People perform worship on the path of devotion, but they don't know the biography of any of those whom they worship. This is why Father explains, you celebrate the birth of Shiva, don't you? The Father is the creator of the new world, Heavenly God, the Father. He gives you unlimited happiness. There was a lot of happiness in the golden age. How was that established and who established it? Baba just reminds us of that golden age. Baba says there was that happiness. We have to visualize that. It's not about just that we have that crown and we have the crown studded with the diamonds. It's not about that. How is my life? How is my interaction? How is the nature in that golden age? We have to go in depth and visualize that world. So how was that established and who established it? Only the Father sits here and explains this. It's only the task of the Father to change the residents of hell into the residents of heaven, to change corrupt people into elevated deities. The Father says, I purify you, children. You become the masters of heaven. So when you become pure, what will happen? You become the masters of heaven. Who makes you impure? Ravan. Human beings say that God also causes sorrow. The Father says, I give you so much happiness that you don't remember God for half a cycle. How much? What's the proof? God gives us so much happiness. How much happiness is given? Those who are little asleep, can you just say how much happiness is given by God? Just listen. Baba says he gives you so much happiness that you don't remember him for half a cycle. So much Baba gives that we don't even remember him for half a cycle. Then when the kingdom of Ravan begins, then you begin to worship everyone. This is the last of your many births. Some ask, Baba, how many births have we taken? Baba says, children ask Baba, how many births have we taken? Baba says, sweetest people of Bharat, O souls, I am now giving you an unlimited inheritance. Children, you have taken 84 births. So you have now come to claim your inheritance of 21 births from the Father. Now what are you doing? You have come to claim your inheritance of 21 births from the Father. So have you understood why I have become here? So have we understood? So we have come here to claim that inheritance of 21 births. Not everyone will come at the same time. Only you claim the Sun Dynasty status of the Golden Age once again. That's only you listen to the true Father telling you this true knowledge of becoming Narayan from an ordinary human. This is knowledge and that's devotion. All the scriptures, etc., are for the path of devotion. They aren't for the path of this knowledge. Sometimes people say that you don't perform devotion. So what do you say, whether we perform devotion or not? So we have to respond that we believe that scriptures are on the path of devotion, but we have adopted the path of knowledge, because where the ocean of knowledge himself comes and is giving the knowledge, he is teaching, he is making a study. So the scriptures don't just listen. Baba says this is knowledge and that's devotion. All the scriptures are for the path of devotion. They aren't for the path of knowledge. This is a spiritual knowledge. The Supreme Spirit sits here and gives you this knowledge. Which knowledge is this? The people of the world say that one becomes knowledgeful only when one goes through the Vedas or scriptures. What's the knowledge? You have to become soul conscious. This is the knowledge all about. What's the knowledge all about? It's about becoming soul conscious. Because we have come especially for this 18th January, our only effort must be on the soul conscious stage, irrespective of whatever happens. Even if we eat, we must eat in that stage. We should not be like under the influence of the sense organs, like today's curry is good, today's tea was good. So have I consumed that while being in the remembrance of Baba, while making Baba as my companion or friend? We always say that it is Baba's bhog and Baba's prasad. So, have I consumed Brahma Bhojan really in that awareness? What was my level of consciousness during that time? So, Baba says, you children have to become soul conscious. How do you become? Consider yourselves to be souls and constantly remember me alone. You should have faith. I'm a soul. The Father explains it is souls who have good and bad sanskars. It's according to those human beings receive a good or a bad birth. The Father sits here and explains this one was pure and now has become impure while reaching the last birth, and the same applies to you. Who is that one? It's Brahma Baba. So I, the Father, have to come into this Ravan's old impure world. I have to enter the body of the one who will then become number one. We should have that faith because we should have the depths of the knowledge. Only those of the Sun dynasty take complete full 84 births. This means Brahma and Brahmins who are the creation of Brahma. Who are we? We are Brahmins who are the creation of Brahma. The Father explains this every day because to change those who have stone intellects into those, Baba says, to change those who have stone intellects into those who have divine intellects, it's not just like going to your aunt's home. Baba says one has to make a lot of effort in making one's intellect divine. How does Baba speak? Oh, souls. So, souls, are you listening? Oh, just listen what Baba says. Oh, souls, now become soul conscious. What did Baba say? Children, you become soul conscious. So we have to practice that I, the soul, I'm listening. I, the soul, I'm speaking. Oh, souls. Baba says, oh, souls, now become soul conscious. Oh, souls, just remember the one Father and remember the kingdom. And renounce bodily relations. Baba says, considering the self as a soul, remember the Father, then the inheritance, that is the kingdom. Renounce bodily relations. Everyone has to die, and it's the stage of retirement for everyone. No one apart from the one Satguru can be the bestower of salvation for all. The Father says, O children of Bharat, you are the ones who separated from me first. Which children of Bharat? Those who had come in the golden age. So Baba says, you are the ones who separated from me first. It's remembered that souls remain separated from the Supreme Soul for a long time. First of all, you people of Bharat who belong to the deity religion came. Those of other religions take fewer births. The Father sits here and explains how the cycle turns. It's very easy to imbibe this, and even for those who are generally not able to imbibe, when we imbibe, then only we can inspire others to imbibe. Souls imbibe everything, souls become charitable and sinful. We have to be sure about who am I? We are souls. This is your last birth of your 84 births. All of you are in the stage of retirement. Those in the stage of retirement adopt a guru in order to receive a mantra. You don't need to adopt a physical guru. I am the father. I am the teacher and guru for all of you. You call out to me, O purifier Shiv Baba. You have now remembered He is the father of all souls. Souls are truth and living beings because they are why? They are immortal. A part is recorded in each soul. The Father too is the truth and living being. Because He is the seed of the human world tree, He says, I know the beginning, the middle, and the end of the whole tree. And this is why I am called the knowledgeful one. You too have all of this knowledge of how the tree emerges from the seed. It takes time for the tree to grow. The Father says, I am the seed. The whole tree reaches a state of total decay by the end. The DT foundation doesn't exist now. It does what will happen. When it reaches the total decay, that state of total decay, Baba says the DT foundation doesn't exist now. It has once again disappeared. The Father has to come when the DT religion has disappeared. He establishes the one religion and inspires the destruction of all the rest. The Father is carrying out the establishment of the original eternal deity religion through Prajapita Brahma. This drama is predestined, it has no end. The Father comes at the end of the cycle when he has to speak this knowledge of the beginning, middle, and the end of the world. Baba has to relate this knowledge, then Baba just comes at the confluence age. He definitely comes at the confluence age. That is the destruction of the old. That is the end of the old Iron Age world and the beginning of the new Golden Age world. Baba says, therefore, he surely has to come at the confluence age. You have one Father. All souls are brothers, the residents of the incorporeal world. We have to check throughout the day. Do my vision of the brotherhood remains firm? While it should be practical, everyone remembers that one Father. So when I remember my original form, I also know about my residence, that is the Supreme Abode. So everyone remembers that one Father. Everyone remembers him at times of sorrow. There is a sorrow in the kingdom of Ravan. Here everyone remembers him. Therefore, the Father, the bestower of salvation, is one. Baba is the bestower of salvation for all. There is only his grace. Who would make Bharat into heaven if Father didn't come? If the Creator himself has not come, then who would create that heaven? At this time, everyone is Tamo Pradhan. Everyone definitely has to take rebirth. Rebirth is now taken in hell. Isn't it that anyone goes to heaven? Hindus say that so and so has gone to heaven, which means if that person has now gone to heaven, he was definitely in hell. Let there be a rose in your mouth. may it become true. If that person has become the resident of heaven, why do you feed him that impure food of hell? When the soul shuts the body, even what and all rituals they perform after during those 13 days. So if someone goes to some other place, like if he has gone to heaven, actually we should be happy. Baba just reminds this thing after a long time. In Bengal, they just even feed fish. Baba says, what's the need for him to eat such food when he has gone to heaven? They say, so and so has gone to the land of Nirvana. The father says, all of those are lies. Since even the one who is the first number has to take 84 births, who is at the first number? All the deities, Lakshmi Narayan. No one else can return home at. The father says, there is Baba says, since even the one who is the first number has to take 84 births, no one else can return home at. The father says there is no difficulty about this. There are so many difficulties on the path of devotion. Even what difficulties are found? Just while chanting the name of Rama, they have goose pimples. All of that is the path of devotion. You know that the sun, moon bring light. They are not deities. In fact, they are the sun of knowledge. Baba says they aren't deities. In fact, they are the sun of knowledge, the moon of knowledge, and the stars of knowledge. Who gets these titles? It is Baba. Can you raise your hands, whoever knows? So it is Shiv Baba, son of knowledge, the moon of knowledge, refers to that is Brahma Baba and Mama, and we are the stars of knowledge. There is their praise. Those people then say salutations to the sun deity. They consider sun to be a deity and offer water to it. Therefore, the father explains all of that is the path of devotion, and it will all repeat. First, there is unadulterated devotion of Shiv Baba, then the devotion of deities. Then you come down. First happens of Shiv Baba, then deities, then while coming down the ladder, they just even light earthenware lamps at road T-junctions. They worship even cows, animals, that is T-junctions. They just throw sesame seeds and grains in all the directions and perform devotion there. They even worship the elements, and they even make the images or the idols of human beings and worship them. There is no attainment from any of that. You children only you children can understand these things. So do we understand? Baba's children understand? Mothers understand? Then also despite this, they ask that should we just follow that system which is on the path of devotion. That is, should be fast on that any particular day. In Gita also it's mentioned that you should listen. In Arjuna was told that you should listen only whatever I say. So your mother shouldn't ask me that, sister, can I have this fasting? Should I fast? Shouldn't ask all such things. Baba has made it clear you don't attain anything from any of that. Acha. To you, sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, father, and Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to you, spiritual children. And we spiritual children also offer love, remembrance, and say good morning, namaste to the mother, father, and Bap Dada. The essence for dharana, the first one, in order to remove the bad sanskars from your soul, there is only one method in order to transform this sanskars, that is, you must practice being soul conscious. This is your last birth of your 84 births, and it's now your stage of retirement. Therefore, make effort to become a charitable soul. Second, renounce all bodily relations and remember the one Father and the kingdom. Churn the knowledge of the seed and the tree and remain constantly cheerful. Today's blessing: may you become perfect in all the arts by practicing being bodiless with your intellect, staying beyond, and being ever ready. Every action of those who display their talents in a circus becomes an art. The bodies of those artists are so flexible that they can mold any part of their bodies as they want, wherever they want, and however long they want. This is the talent of this. You children, what do? So you children can stabilize your intellects wherever, whenever you want, for as long as you want. And this is the most difficult part. We think because we are sitting in front of Baba, and when that gets slipped off, we don't know. Then after some time we say that I made Baba as my companion and sad to just remember him. So I must have that perfect control over my mind and intellect, that whatever thought I create, that intellect should be on that task. I, the soul, I am in front of the bestower of blessings. So if my mind and intellect are not focused in that role, then we will not be able to receive the blessings. So my intellect must be in front of Baba, because bestower of blessings is just giving the blessings. The practice, because we have to make that effort to stabilize the mind and intellect in whatever stage we want. Baba says this is the greatest talent. With this one talent, you will become 16 celestial degrees full. For this, you have to stay beyond and be ever ready, so that you can become bodiless in a second according to the orders that you receive. Your time will not then be wasted in battling to achieve this. Slogan: those who imbibe the virtues of easiness and tolerance are truly loving and cooperative. Today's Avyakt signal. What's the theme which is going on? Becoming free from bondage and experiencing the liberation in life. That stage, so what effort is required? The children who have God's knowledge, they receive the inheritance of liberation and liberation in life as the fruit of this knowledge at the confluence age itself. What's the fruit of the knowledge? That is liberation and liberation in life, which is received at this confluence age itself. Knowledge means understanding. A sensible person will have the understanding to keep himself free from bondage and free from all attractions while performing every action. He would have the stage of liberation and liberation in life in every thought, word, action, relationship, and connections. This is called being detached and loving. Just make a note. Baba says, those who are sensible Baba's children, in their every thought, word, action, relationship, and connections, Baba, they have the stage of liberation and liberation in life. This is called being detached and loving. Om Shanti. Tomorrow is 18th January, that is Baba's Remembrance Day. There are a few announcements.
पांडव भवन, ज्ञान सरोवर एवं शांति वन में मुरली क्लास अपने अपने स्थान पर
Murli class will be at their respective places of Shantivan, Pandabhavan and Gyan Sarovar, and Bhog also will be offered in all the three campuses. And all the children can go to the Pandabhavan after 10 a.m.
कोशिश तो सब यही करें, यही कार्यक्रम अटेंड करें कल, फिर भी किसी का मन है जाने का तो वे भी 10 बजे के बाद ही जाएंगे। तीनों स्थानों पर नाश्ता कल हल्का ही रहेगा, जिसमें खजूर,
Your breakfast will be of fruits
हलवा, मूंग, गाजर का दूध
or sprouts
गाजर का दूध केवल
or
पांडव
carrot milk.
ही रहेगा। दोपहर का भोजन भी सभी का रहेगा। रात्रि भोजन में कल सभी को खीर, सब्जियों का सूप, रोटी, खिचड़ी बड़े प्रेम से प्यारे बाबा खिलाएंगे। और शांतिवन में सुबह का प्रोग्राम इस प्रकार रहेगा।
Shantivan's program, that is tomorrow's program, is like this:
4 बजे से 5 बजे तक सभी माताएं बहनें
4 to 5 a.m.
कमरे में और प्रकाश स्तंभ पर 3-3 मिनट बैठ करके योग करेंगे।
All the mothers will be in Baba's. All the mothers are requested to just spend 3 minutes for meditation in Baba's room as well as in Prakash Stambh.
और 4 से 5 बजे के बीच में सभी भाई तपस्या धाम में जाएंगे, वहीं भी 3 मिनट ही बैठेंगे। गीत
And it's also for brothers,
से उठ जाएंगे ताकि लाइन में जो भाई बहनें खड़े होंगे सभी को चांस
so that everyone gets a chance to spend time in Baba's room.
मुरली क्लास कल 7 बजे यहाँ डायमंड हॉल में ही रहेगी।
Murli class is as usual at 7 to 8
मुरली के बाद
a.m.
जनवरी के निमित्त कल यहाँ भोग लगेगा।
Bhog will be offered
सभी को हल्का नाश्ता
after Murli class, and there will be a light breakfast.
वरिष्ठ भाई बहनें तथा महाराष्ट्र
Then all the senior brothers and sisters
टीचर्स बहन
and teachers,
डायमंड हॉल बाबा के कमरे में तथा तपस्या धाम में जाएंगे।
they will go to Baba's room or Tapasya Dham.
सुबह नहीं गए हैं
Those who haven't visited Baba's room
10 से 12
during Amrit Vela or morning time, they will just visit after breakfast, and there will be classes of the senior brothers and sisters.
12 बजे प्यारे बाबा को भोग स्वीकार कराया जाएगा और सभी भाई बहनों का ब्रह्मा भोजन रहेगा।
And there will be Brahma Bhojan for all brothers and sisters.
रहेगा शाम को 4 बजे सभी भाई बहन
All
यहाँ डायमंड
brothers and sisters will come or reach the Diamond Hall at 4 p.m.
है तो कल सभी
So tomorrow all will be in silence.
शाम को योग रहेगा।
4 to 5 there is yoga, and 5 p.m. respected Suraj brother will take the class, and post that there will be Bhog, which is going to be offered to Baba by respected Shashi Didiji. And then we will listen to Baba's elevated versions, and then we will listen to a song by Madhurvani team, and we will listen to the good wishes and blessings of respected Munni Didiji and respected Mrityunjay brother. All those who haven't collected godly gift,
आज शाम को 5:30 बजे कॉन्फ्रेंस
so you are requested to be at conference hall this evening,
और 6:30 बजे
and 5 to 5:30 there will be class, and you will receive the gift afterwards. Today we have
मालेगांव से सौभाग्यवती
we have Saubhagyavati Anita Bushiji from Malgaon.
कैबिनेट सेक्शन मंत्री
She is a cabinet section minister. She is a spouse of him.
बहन अनीता भुसेजी पिछले 15 वर्ष
Sister Anita Bushiji has been in knowledge for a duration of 15 years, and she's a very firm child of Baba. She's a true child,
5वीं बार एमएलए के रूप में निर्वाचित होकर आए हैं और
and she is being the MLA.
मंत्री भी हैं।
She's the education minister.
सेवाभावी और जन प्रतिनिधि हैं और आपकी धर्म पत्नी तुमसे जी तो विशेष प्यारे बाबा की सेवाओं में सहयोगी हैं।
She's been a very cooperative soul in Baba's service. And respected Santosh Didi ji and Sushma Didi ji and Mrityunjay brother will honor the sister. The additional administrative joint administrative head of Brahma Kumaris. Sushma Didi ji is honoring the sister with a shawl. And Santosh Didi ji is also honoring her with a garland and with a crown. Baba says, whatever effort you do in this birth, because you receive inheritance for 21 births, that is 8 of golden age and 12 of silver age, and the 1 is of the present age. So Baba just makes all the children, Baba fills every child's apron. We have one more good news. Prajapita Brahma Kumaris Ishwariya Vishwavidyalaya has made a significant contribution in energy protection or conservation. We have multiple programs where we have the solar thermal plant. So we are just producing 4 megawatt electricity through this solar plant. So the President of India, that is respected Draupadi Murmu ji, has presented that award to Sunanda's sister, and she has collected that award on behalf of the organization. And one of the significant contribution is that is Kedar brother, who is from Latur. He is an engineer and he has made a significant contribution in saving the electricity or the energy. Because the more you save the electricity, that can be used in some other purpose. It's like generating it for some other purpose. We have, so they are just showing the award. That is the government of Maharashtra has given the award through. It's been given by the respected President of India. So Vandana sister will take you towards today's program. Om Shanti. We all have come in particular. We have taken leaves and we have booked our tickets. And we have come here to listen to Baba's knowledge and to make our stage like that. So
वॉलंटियर्स भाई बहने ध्यान दें। आज की दिनचर्या इस प्रकार रहेगी। सबसे पहले आप सभी को ये बात ध्यान पर रहे कि आज ही केवल आप सबको सौगात मिलेगी। कल बाबा
So you please pay attention that all of you will receive your godly gift today itself, because tomorrow is Baba's Milan. Those who have come in service as well as those who have come as the party members. So your 5 to 5:30 p.m. there is yoga, and the venue is conference hall. And 5:30 to 6 there is class, and by Neha Didi. So your qualifications are the basis of as is your aim, so will be your qualifications. So Diamond Hall's program is like this: 10 to 10:30 a.m. there is yoga, and 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. there is class by Usha Didi ji. And we all know that Usha Didi is such a child of Baba who has attained that, who gives the knowledge of the Gita, or this on the topic that is sermonizer of Gita. So I request everybody to attend the class, and 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 noon. And respected Sudesh Didi ji will take your class. The topic is the stage of being lost in Baba's remembrance through the power of churning. And 4 to 5 p.m. evening, that is 5 to 6 there is yoga, and 6 to 7 p.m. Respected Raju brother, who just gives works and just gives us the essence, that is Avyakt signals and other Baba's Murli points, that is the balance of that sthiti, that is your stage and service. And post that, respected Mohini Didi ji, who is the administrative head of Brahma Kumaris, who is in US right now, and she will just take the class at 7:30 p.m. And this morning 9:30 to 10 a.m. there is a class for Kumaris, that is in Dadiji's meeting hall. 10 to 11 a.m. respected Geeta Didi ji will take that class, and the topic is one Kumari, the significance of a Kumari life, which is worth more than 100 Brahmins.
आज बहुत सारी सूचनाएं हैं, इसीलिए आप अध्याय की तरह सुनते रहे। नागपुर सेवा केंद्र से आए हुए सभी भाई बहनों,
all the brothers and sisters from Nagpur,
शांति कुंज हॉल नंबर 4 में पहुंचे।
You will reach Shanti Kunj hall number 4.
जिन मधुबन निवासी एवं टीचर्स बहनों
all the residents of Madhuban and teachers who would like to take the VIP pass are requested to meet Devan brother this evening from 6 p.m. onwards, from 6 to 8 p.m. There is an office which is on first floor of Diamond Hall. Social service wing has an announcement that this evening at 4 p.m. at training center there is a meeting You will be informed about the services which are uh, done through this wing and the MOU which is signed with the Government of India.
सम्मानित जीवन के विषय में विस्तृत जानकारी प्रदान की जाएगी। सभी भाई बहनों से निवेदन है, आप कृपया बैठे रहें। मंचासीन दीदियाँ भी हैं, वरिष्ठ भाई और मेहमान भी हैं। आज सुबह 9:30 बजे मेडिकल विंग की मीटिंग।
So the meeting of medical wing is at 9:30 a.m. All the nurses and the chemists and the compounders, teachers, other people, whoever is interested, you are requested to just be there in time. Now we request the guest who is there in Baba's knowledge for a duration of 15 years, and she is a very we request Anita sister. Om Shanti. Since Abhyakt month is going on, all of you are welcome here. Respected dignitaries on the stage, all the brothers and sisters who have come from Maharashtra zone, and all the teachers, please my namaste to all of you. So I'm in this knowledge for approximately 15 to 20 years, and Baba has just held my hand, and Baba has just applied the tilak of victory from the moment I adopted the path of the knowledge. I just introduced myself. This body's name is Anita Busheji, and this is a spiritual birth, and spouse is the education minister. He is the education minister of Maharashtra. He is just a cooperative soul, but he has not taken Baba's knowledge, but of course he has the qualities, and he just practices the celibacy and all the principles of this study. Baba tells in Murli, just consider yourself as a soul, because when we are stable in that stage, we receive that power, because just like we take those virtues and sanskars from our parents who have given this birth, so when we are stable in our original form, we will be able to receive the powers from the Supreme Father. What are the qualities of the Supreme Soul? That is the happiness, peace, knowledge, purity, power, and joy, bliss, the purity. So when we stay in that remembrance, the atmosphere gets purified, because my Father is the ocean of purity, and as is the Father, so is the child. So when I change my thinking, my atmosphere gets changed, and that influences the 5 elements. So obviously it influences the world. What is our slogan or the teachings? Baba says the first chapter is about being stable in that soul conscious stage, and the last teaching of Baba is being incorporeal, voiceless, and egoless. So we have to become egoless through our mind, intellect, and that is through our mind, words, and actions. Avyakt Baba says there must be that complete pure stage. That is, we must have that pure vision, attitude. Because I come in contact with many people, because being in politics, there will be a fluctuation, of course. Immediately that moment, I remember, Baba, I am your child. I must let anyone be not hurt, and I must not be influenced at the same time. Baba, you are the ocean of the peace, purity, and power. I have to become like that. So I just interact with everyone like that, because we have to interact with many people. Of course, Baba feels that power, and Baba feels, of course, that virtue or qualities. So Baba's support is, my hands are in Baba's hands, and I always experience Baba's company. Baba has already applied the tilak of the victory. I'm the garland around Baba's neck, and I'm the Master Almighty Authority. I am the right hand to Baba. So I always keep these things in my awareness, and I do my every act. I don't do anything, just Baba is inspiring me to do. I just take Baba's company. I'm a soul. I'm a pure child of the Supreme Soul. When Baba is the world benefactor, then I must also benefit just like the Father. Baba has given us the knowledge of both the religion and the kingdom. Baba says now you should have the power of the spirituality. So I just play all these three things. So Baba is the one that is Karan, Karavan, Harp. Because Baba has come as the teacher, so Baba has made my spouse also as the education minister of Maharashtra. So he's getting everything done. Baba says the power of the political thing, the power of the religion, and the power of spirituality. As long as I experience Baba's blessing hand is over my head. So I have experienced victory. My sweet Baba. You can just forgive me if I have spoken anything wrong. And I thank all my sisters and brothers for honoring me here. Thank you, Anita sister. We are in requirement of engineers, those who can just stay for here for 2-3 months. You can just visit Ever Healthy Hospital and Dr. Banarasi brother. There is a women's wing meeting. All the members of the women's wing will reach Vardhani Bhavan, where Savita sister will meet all of you, and the physically disabled wings announcement. There is a training program which is arranged.
बजे तक
that is 5:30 to
दादी जी
6:30
मीटिंग हॉल
p.m.
में
at Dadiji's
इस सेवा
meeting
में
hall.
रुचि रखने वाले भाई बहनें दादी जी मीटिंग हॉल पहुंचे।
All
आज
of you
शाम
can
को
reach
6
that
से
venue.
7 बजे तक 5 साल से
6 to
15
7
साल
p.m.
के बच्चों के लिए
there is
आनंद भवन 3rd फ्लोर एजुकेशन
there
ऑफिस में
is
क्लास रखा
there is
गया
a class
है। ये क्लास
at
बच्चे जरूर
Anand
अटेंड
Bhavan
करें।
Education Office,
रेलवे
which is
ऑफिस
on
से सूचना है
3rd
जिन
floor of
भाई
Anand
बहनों ने
Bhavan.
अपना टिकट रिजर्वेशन किया है परंतु
Those
उसका
who have reserved their
बोर्डिंग
tickets,
स्टेशन जो है वो चेक
if
करें
the
और
boarding
आपको रुकना
station is
हो
not
तो
Abu
आपको
station,
ट्रेन में
you will
बैठने
not be
में
allowed to
असुविधा
sit or
होगी,
allow
इसीलिए उसे भी
to
आप
enter.
चेक करके
So you can just
रेलवे
visit the
ऑफिस से
railway department or
संपर्क
office
करें।
for further
कला
details.
संस्कृति प्रभाग की मीटिंग
The cultural wings
सभी की
program or
सभी
the
देवों
meeting
कलाओं की विविध
is
विधियों के
in
कलाकार एवं कला प्रेमी टीचर्स व मेंबर्स
those who are
भाई
interested in the
बहनें
cultural
सादर
activities
आमंत्रित हैं। न्यू
are
डायमंड हाउस
welcomed in New
मीटिंग
Diamond
रूम समय
House,
शाम को 5 से 6
that
बजे
is
तक।
the meeting room, 5 to
साइंटिस्ट
6 p.m.
इंजीनियर और
The scientist and the engineer architects
आर्किटेक्ट
wings
वर्ग की
a
मीटिंग
meeting
आज प्रातः 9:30
today
बजे
at
विश्व
9:30
कल्याणी
a.m.
भवन
at Vishwa Kalyani Bhavan,
रिसेप्शन में रखी गई है।
that is at the
सभी
reception.
सदस्य
All
इस
the members
वर्ग में
are
रुचि
requested
रखने वाले
to
मीटिंग
be
में और
in
मेंबर्स
time.
मीटिंग में पहुंचे। शाम प्रातः 9:30
That is
बजे
at
विश्व कल्याणी
9:30 a.m.
आज सुबह 9 बजे ट्रेनिंग सेंटर हॉल नंबर 3 में ब्रह्मा कुमारीज की पाठशाला
Today
चलाने वाले बहनों के लिए
at hall number
विशेष
3 of
भाई और
training
बहनों
center,
के
all
लिए
the brothers and sisters who are
पाठशाला
running the Gita
केयरटेकर ट्रेनिंग
Pathshalas,
का चैप्टर
there is
नंबर 3
a
रखा गया है।
training
अतः सभी
program, that
टीचर्स
is a chapter
बहनें
number 3.
पाठशाला संचालकों को अवश्य इस
Teachers are
ट्रेनिंग
requested
में
to just
अपने
send
साथ
their
बुलाएं। समय
caretakers there. The time
9
is
बजे और स्थान है हॉल नंबर 3।
9 a.m. hall number
वापसी
3.
यात्रा भोजन विभाग से सूचना है। जो
You
भी भाई बहनें
are
वापसी जाने वाले
those who
यात्रा
are
भोजन की पर्ची आज ही जमा करा दे। समय
all
सुबह
of you
9
are
से 12
requested to
बजे
just
तक शाम को 4 से 6 बजे तक।
keep the
दिव्य
journey food
गीतमाला
department
पुस्तक
informed
के
about your
वितरण
food
होने वाला है,
requirement.
जिसका
If you are
वितरण
going to
29 अक्टूबर
leave
2021 को
tomorrow or
बाबा
day
के
after tomorrow,
ब्रह्मा मिलन के अवसर पर हुआ था। दिव्य गीतमाला किताब में ब्रह्मा बाबा का
there is
समय
this
है
book that is Divya
जो कथा
Mala.
और गीत है 600 रिकॉर्ड किए गए
There are
हैं।
some
संत
600
गीत है।
songs.
तो आप सभी से निवेदन है आप इस बुक को भी
You
प्राप्त
can
कर
just
सकते हैं।
buy
टीचर्स
this
बहनों
book.
के लिए विशेष छूट है। आंध्र प्रदेश की पुष्पा रानी बहन जो
The Pushpa Rani sister of Andhra Pradesh,
सूर्या कुमारी आयु 67 की 32
Surya
साल से बाबा
Kumari,
की प्यार
she's
में
60,
उन्होंने अपना देह त्याग
60
किया।
years and she has
सभी
left her mortal
शांति
coil.
से
Let's
विदा
send good wishes to that soul.
आप सभी ने बड़े प्यार और ध्यान से सुना, इसीलिए आप सबका धन्यवाद है। और अभी 1 मिनट दादी जी के हम सभी को प्रेरणा सुनने के लिए मिलती है, तो सभी भाई
Let's listen to the teachings of respected dadis,
वापस नहीं
because we don't receive such things.
ले लीजिए।
Whatever we are receiving now, we must take. Let's listen to the teachings of respected Dadi Prakashmani ji. Let's remember Baba before listening to the teachings. Let's listen to the teachings of respected Dadi Prakash Maniji. As it is said, O Arjuna, Nasto Moha, that is the conqueror of attachment. In just a second, he became free from the attachment. Do you understand? So, Preet Buddhi Vijayanti, which means a loving intellect is always victorious, and Viparit Buddhi Vinashyanti, a non-living intellect brings destruction. Now, think carefully about whether loving intellect, that is Preet Buddhi, whether the one whose intellect is loving towards God, therefore victorious. And this is the blessing. The reason for saying that this is the time where all of you have come here to develop that loving intellect towards God, to become a victorious, always victorious. Om Shanti.